26. Why might an investor be concerned by how company is achieving its higher than industry return on equity, entity net profit margin, total asset turnover, leverage multiplier, return on equity? Company A 7%, 1.2, 5, 2.5, 21.8, 8%. Company B 15%, 1.30, 1.3, 25.35%. Industry 8%, 1.30, 1.5, 15.6%. The company's significantly higher use of debt could present a financial risk. 7. An investor is analyzing a portfolio to decide if there are any stocks that should be removed from the pool of financial securities. Quiet Flag Industries, a company the investor has invested in, has just released its annual report. Which method should the investor use to see if the company has improved? Trend analysis. 8. Which type of ratios are banks and lenders most concerned about? Liquidity. 9. Which ratio helps an analyst evaluate whether a company can cover its short-term obligations? Current ratio. 30. Net profit margin, total asset turnover, leverage multiplier, return on equity. Company 120.00%, 1.5 to 0.5, 75.0%. Company to 15.00%, 0.83, 2.0, 25.0%. Company 310.00%, 0.53.0, 15.0%. Given the table above, what does the DuPont framework indicate about return on assets? All returns are based on the firm's profitability and efficiency. 31. An investment analyst is concerned about a construction company's ability to sell its inventory to meet current obligations, because much of the inventory, commercial buildings it builds and sells, takes longer than a year to construct. Which ratio should this analyst use to consider the effect of the firm's inventory on the firm's ability to meet current obligations? Quick ratio. 32. An employee was recently hired as a financial analyst and asked to create a cash budget for the employee's division for the next year. Which component should the employee exclude from the budget? Purchase of equipment that will be bought in 3 years. 33. What are the benefits of using the traditional envelope method to track cash flows? It is simple and helps ensure that users do not spend more than the cash that they have available. 34. A company calculated variances of a budget and actual cash flows that indicate the firm's strengths and weaknesses in cash flows and its budgeting process. Which major use of cash budgeting is this an example of? Performance evaluation. 35. Which process is a person engaging in when making a personal budget and keeping a record of cash flows? Tracking. 36. Which type of expense is a magazine subscription? Variable expense.